Yo, what's good, chess and dogs? And today I wanted to retouch on a sensitive topic that I did talk about, or honestly just, blatantly stated. But,
It's Voidwalkers. Well,
void walking in specific. And I think it's all known that, all around the community, like, literally fucking everyone. I think it's known that void walking is kind of a problem, and it's not very fleshed out as some would think it is. Like, let's get this bottom tier thing out of the way. All right, the stars thing, the stars situation, or just like how you're ranked in void walking is entirely based on only your fucking level. And you can see where I'm getting with this. That's one of like the worst things to ever do, considering there is a plethora of things to do to finalize and complete a deep woken build. And with that being said, it's kind of just like unimaginable that this has literally been going on since like same day void same day of the game
Stupid.
releasing. um and honestly, I'm here to change that. I'm here to share my opinions on what could be done about void walking and how people could fix it, But yeah, so what I really want to start off with is ganking. Ganking is void walking is the main part of how to gank, getting to ganks, just overall like, okay, boom, I'm here, like, boom, instant like that. You TP'd and you have to find your target, you have to hunt them down for the Void Mother to satisfy her needs. But, something very underwhelming, the factor, nobody really Void walks anymore. I know that's not really crazy to say, but like most people, like, you can even check like a Nano Prodigy video, a Nano Prodigy video, and yeah, Void walking is very disappointing. Like, it literally gives you 3 investment points per person you have grips, and that's not crazy to say. I mean, getting 3 points for taking someone's life, essentially sending them to depths, wasting 10 minutes of their time. Yes, it's 10 minutes, fuck you. But what I'm getting at is, like, for void walking someone and, wasting their time, you're not really rewarded a lot. Like, yeah, you get a chest, yeah, you get their loot, but like, who's really carrying shit on them? And for some odd reason, you can get a fucking rail blade from a void walking chest. Like, I'm sorry, but the Ignition Union didn't die for this shit or something. Like, I don't know why we're getting these legendary weapons that are, like, specifically for layer 2. But I don't ever imagine in the lore, oh yeah, the Void Mother has this here, just take this shit, man. Like, no, I have an idea that, like, the Railblade is set to be at least in Ignition or, layer 2. You get what I'm pulling out of my ass? But, anyways, to add into that, I'd like to briefly state the main 3 ways to actually finish a build. I'm not talking about min-maxing, I'm not talking about like talents, I'm not talking about like anything like of that sort. Like, no, like, oh, do this, talk to this dude, do this for him, and then he'll give you like this fucking butt plug you can shove up your ass for 2 fucking posture. No, 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 no. I'm talking about the main 3 things. So, obviously, 1 is your level. There's always a level requirement for just blatantly anything in the game. Like, you have to be power 10 to use the shrines to TP anywhere at Hive. You have to, fucking bounties for obvious Voidwalkers. Some requirements for just overall shit like fighting styles and all that. And another thing is, on top of levels is an oath. An oath is damn near the most important thing in a build. All right, I'd say it's honestly the most important thing in a build. And obviously there aren't some. There are some greater, like, less than greater oaths out there. Like, I would say, for instance, Blind Seer, Saint Sworn hopefully soon, Salt Chemist, like some of the lower tier ones. No, Silent Heart is not fucking low tier, by the way. I literally have someone in my DMs bragging about literally vent predicting and just overall beating the shit out of 1k elo players. Like, no, it's not bottom tier, but anyways, what I'm trying to get at is that an oath is a very important thing to your build. It's what kind of, it's what makes your build like reach for the stars. You know, like it adds the flavor that the the ramen needs. You know, it's the chicken packet to the ramen, bro. But anyways, another thing is the last thing to a good build is leveled up mantras. Now, I don't know if y'all know this, but someone with level 1 mantras is not doing shit against someone with level 5 mantras. Alright, I mean, it's just blatantly obvious. I mean, it shouldn't even be known that if you have a level 1 guard break, you're not guard breaking with that shit. You're tickling their fucking pubes and walking away. Well, my bad, not walking away. No, you're getting fucking flourished into the fucking wall and then fucking spine cutted and like, I don't know, uppercut into like another fucking like 20-second combo. Yeah, fucking that. But these are the 3 main factors that actually like make a build, I would say, you know, levels, oaths, and leveled up mantras, you know, like mantras. But apparently with the void walking system, you can be power 20. It doesn't matter what the fuck you have, as long as you're power 20. A build that is like the age of like 93, obviously fully kitted out, fully everything, you know, it literally just mid-maxed, you know, like everything can void walk you. Now, the main problem here is this dude has nothing to fucking gain from this, and what do you gain? I mean, what do you lose? 10 minutes of your lifespan if you go to fucking depths, by the way, because some dickhead that wants to fucking get out of authority can't just DM one of his fucking friends, yo, can I grip you? Also, I wasn't even fucking max, so yeah, fuck you, gank this guy, please, thank you. But yeah, you know, I just find it very I find it a burden how this has been like happening for a while now. Like it's been a while that this shit has been happening, and it's honestly pretty unfair. I mean, like, what the fuck am I supposed to do against someone with, like, I don't know, let's just throw out, like, fucking, Saint Sworn's, like, way too overpowered, so I'm not obviously gonna say that. But, you know, like, something like Contractor, you know, like, still, what the fuck are you supposed to do about that? Note that Contractor is bugged right now, and if you, like, even look behind someone's block, congratulations, you're hitting the judgment, by the way. But, yeah, you know, like, an oath is, like, very important to a build. And making it so someone with level 1 mantras, no oath, damn near barely power 20, they still have to invest their 15 other points, getting void walked by a dude that is completely done with their fucking layer 2, and, you know, even has their fucking bell, by the way. You know, I'm not even gonna get into that, but, like, you know, that's something that's, like, okay, you know, it's, like, okay on a build, you know, it's good to have good synergy with the build. But, yeah, you know, I hope, like, the main factor is, like, okay, you know, if I have level 5 mantras, I can generally bear, like, I can bear with it, you know what I'm saying? I can generally tank, you know, like, someone with, like, I don't know, like, fucking Blind Seer, Blade Harper, you know, because I have a guard break, you know? I have something that actually suffices for me. You know, I can actually fend for myself. But, no, you can't fucking do that when your guard break does, like, you know, like I said, tickle damage. But, yeah, I just really wanted to graze on this topic. I hope they do something about this, because, yeah, just being level 20, getting ganked by a dude with Selchemist, and, like, you know, any heavy weapon with no attune, or just overall flame in general, is not a fun experience. But, yeah, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. I'd greatly love to reply to all of you, and, yeah, like, comment, share with your grandma. I wish you all a great fortune. Pot out. Pot is flipping out.